Charlie. Hi, I'm Matthew Murphy Sweet, and I'm going to give my persuasive speech. I'd first like to thank my audience for showing up and doing it at such a late hour. My sister, Katie's recording. My stepmom and stepsister are in the bed along with my dad. So I'm going to get started. Psychologists agree positive reinforcement is the most effective way to prolong desired traits in children. Using this information, we can conclude the easiest way to make our students perform higher is by using the positive reinforcement method. By compensating high school students for high achievements and good grades, we can improve students coming out of high school as well as prepare them for life. In my speech, I'll be going over the principles of positive reinforcement, how this is applying in the mini level, how this is going to help kids now, and then how this is going to help kids later on in life. So, here I go. The Principles of Positive Reinforcement was an article posted by Purdue psychologist Rajeshwari Natarajan. He states that there's two ways to use positive reinforcement, verbally and physically. The verbal aspect focuses on saying good job and giving appreciation, while the physical aspect is giving a reward, compensating, or even giving a toy perhaps. And how we can apply this to school is, when kids are getting good grades and doing this high achievement, we give them money and they are happier. So, and in his article, he states that when we do this, when we give this reward aspect, the good behavior tends to persist. They tend to do it more often. And another thing about this is, now that we have all these high achieving students getting this money, we're also going to start seeing some of the lower end kids want to strive for this goal, strive for the reward per se. And now we're getting all these students performing at this higher level, participating in school, and getting 4.0s. On to my next point. Leslie Kaplan did an article about how high achieving students tend to be under a lot of stress. And with this, we'd be compensating them with this money that we get with this money that they're getting for going above and beyond, and how they're going to give up on opportunities now so that they can go on and study in school and be more productive. We're going to be compensating the kid that gives up on going to laser tag with his friends during the semester because he's working on his project, and we're going to give him money so it's on us for him to go do it now. Chris Joseph did an article about positive reinforcement in life and in the workplace. In this article, he states that when positive reinforcement is given in the workplace, people tend to be more comfortable. And I think, why shouldn't this be different than in school? He also states that employees tend to be more productive when they're in these comfortable situations, and that the company tends to do better when positive reinforcement is applied by managers. He also goes on to state that when you're going into college, you tend to get money for the more well you do in school. You get more financial aid when you get higher grades. So, to wrap up, we know that using this positive reinforcement, that students will tend to do better in school, and that we also know how the students are going to be using this money, and then we also know how this is going to be applied later in life. So what I'm challenging you to do is go to your school board leaders and ask them to apply this. Ask them to give these students money for achieving well in school. Just remember, high achieving students equals a better tomorrow for everybody. Thank you for showing up. Again, Katie, Jenny, Jessica, and my dad. Thank you.